This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the December 2024 Capricorn New Moon. The new moon takes place on December 30th, 2024 at 2:27 p.m. Pacific Time, 5:27 p.m. Eastern Time, 10:27 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time at 9 Capricorn 44 minutes. The urge to set goals and resolutions for 2025 is arriving before the calendar changes. The last new moon of the year falls a day before New Year's Eve, on New Year's Eve Eve, if you like. While we're wrapping up and ringing out the old, this moon encourages facing the new one ahead of the usual schedule. It's a serious moon, out of step with the celebratory vibe that often accompanies New Year's. This new moon invites quiet, perhaps somber, contemplation about measurable worldly goals and security. We're not likely to entertain high-flying, overly ambitious dreams that have little chance of coming true. Instead, this new moon favors realistic, doable starts and seeds and encourages follow-through. All the better if they're laid out in a spreadsheet with defined objectives and benchmarks, plus the incremental steps of an action plan. If you're not the spreadsheet-making type, you may find yourself at a minimum mulling over specific tangible needs and goals and identifying, quantifying, and fleshing out how to work toward them. Capricorn prefers practicality, durability, and work, especially in small, persistent steps. The growth from a new moon in the sign is not grandiose and not glamorous. It could be a little dreary. It could be boring. But persevere, and the result is something solid with staying power. Think mighty oaks from little acorns grow. This new moon puts that at your disposal. It has an open door to the ruler of Capricorn, Saturn, Lord of time, order, and structure, and planet of adulting. The door, an aspect known as a sextile, makes it worth your while to act maturely, to commit to your goals, and to put regular effort into the Capricorn area of your life. Adjusting some of your racing thoughts and the channels through which you get info is in order. The moon is in conjunct Jupiter in the information zone of Gemini, where he has been amplifying noise and competing storylines. Jupiter and Saturn are heading for the second of three squares that challenges the hubbub and promises to put a lid on some of it. The first square was at the Aquarius full moon August 19th. The third is next year, after both planets have left their current signs, both mutable, which is to say, bending this way and that, and entered Cancer and Aries, both cardinal, which set off action. What's compatible with your goals? What info, streams, or thoughts are taking time and energy away from what's most important to you? This moon invites you to dedicate more brain space to that and spend less on the counterproductive, which doesn't have to mean not having some fun. Fun has its place. Fun can fuel you. Look at it this way. Are your thought loops and info streams contributing to your life in a positive way? No? Maybe scale them back? Taking charge is one of the imperatives of the wide T-square to Saturn from Jupiter and Mercury. Mercury's just finished his latest retrograde, which lasted from November 25th to December 6th. What did you stumble on, revisit, rework, reorganize, finish during that stretch? How does that play into taking responsibility? And even though Saturn represents the status quo, the moon it's ruling invites responding to the changing world and doing things differently, setting goals differently. This comes from retrograde Mars moving into its second opposition with Pluto, which will be exact January 3rd. The first was November 3rd. The third is April 26th, 2025. We're staring down evolutionary level change in ourselves, in our friend groups, in our communities, and in the collective. Whatever the upendings that this opposition brings, they're lighting up a sign in the cosmos that says, this way to the future. Mars and Pluto are in harmonious contact with the moon's north node. Mars is in a trine, an automatic flow that connects internal focus and outer do-overs with humanity's next phase. Pluto is in a sextile, which opens doors and windows of opportunity. Follow that sign as you close out 2024 and prepare for 2025. Don't carry the same old resolutions and goals over from one year to the next. Give yourself time to ponder what matters to you now. What matches your bottom line and security needs now? What small steps occur to you? What small steps can you begin? Maybe it's growing more of your food. Indoor hydroponic gardens are on the rise. Or sourcing it locally. Maybe it's setting up small regular deposits into a segregated account. Maybe it's committing to a goal and cutting out distractions. The specifics are yours. Make them concrete and take them from maybe someday to notations on your calendar, whether that's mental or actual. This moon promises to make the effort worthwhile. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to sign up for my mailing list and listen to my weekly forecasts. And of course, book a session with me. I have 2 beginning of the year events worth your attention. I'm part of a free quantum astrology program that runs from January 6th through 17th. I'm talking about storytelling astrology. Look for the link below. And on January 8th, Donna Woodwell and I are presenting our annual Year Ahead masterclass, helping you figure out how the astrological influences are going to affect you personally. It's always lots of fun, and you, because Donna is a Virgo, get a workbook. Link below for that as well. There's a charge for the program with Donna. The symposium is free. I also host bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, including an analysis of the December solstice chart, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio and TV on the 1st and 3rd Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook on the page Empowerment Unlimited and in the group the Astro-Insight Lounge. I post on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Threads at K.A. Biehl, and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.